Good afternoon and welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. What a day, what a week, what a month, what a year. Could you have ever have imagined what was going to happen in 2020? If you look back on any of my videos when I talked about 2020, I said it was going to be the year of awakening awareness, and boy, isn't that the case right now. Awareness awakening, what does it mean? What do you mean awareness awakening? It means that you see beyond. The filter is now gone. No more filter. It's obvious. It's plain to see. So now we're realizing, wow, the world isn't what I thought it was. And what I mean by that is you're the same, but everything else which is being manipulated and controlled is really becoming evident, and the awareness of that and the implications of how important it is right now to take back humanity before freedom is gone. If you go from A to Z, it is such a profound step that humanity wouldn't allow that to happen. But if you go from A, B, C, and each step you take, you gently drip feed an idea. You gently put forward another law, another stranglehold, another slave mentality into humanity's existence. If you then place another little idea, another thought, another idea, whether it's through Hollywood movies or whether it's just some guy saying, I think the world will change because of this reason, and drip feed little snippets of information to your brain. That is a very clever manipulation to get from A to Z so that you don't scream. We've come to a point now that we're all in prison. It was like this is exactly like school to me. It's the same feeling. And the prison bars were very, very clear to feel. I could feel them all around the school. I was in prison. And the same thing is happening to all of us now. But I'm at home, I'm not in prison. You are in prison. Well, you're at school. Well, that's prison. But it's school. No, it's prison. Because you take away free will from people. You take away their choice to be able to do what they want. And that is being in prison. It's as simple as that. You are in prison right now. Oh, but we've got 1 hour, 2 hours, we've got 3 hours to walk. No, you're in prison. Because anybody who takes away your free will at any given moment takes away humanity and the whole purpose of living on this earth. I mean, that's scary, right? But think about it. You're in prison. You've been taken to a new place of slavery. It is a new form of prison. A prison without the bars and the walls. And all because of fear of dying. Now people are starting to wake up to this and saying, well, you know what, I'd rather die, or I'd rather fight for freedom than be stuck in a house and told what I can and can't do. That is what waking up means. That's what will wake humanity up. We needed this right now. And the darkness who are playing this system, the darkness who are behind the veil, behind the curtain, the ones who are playing the game of chess right now with your life, they control certain people. And we all now know who they are, because they come forward on a chessboard as if they're the grand masters of a plan to win against this tyranny of life, these people who are fighting against vaccines, these people who are fighting against the new modern world of AI. And these are your champions, and these are going to help you. So Bill Gates is one of those pieces on the chessboard, and so is Elon Musk, and I could name many more. Those are simply the pieces on a chessboard. They're not the real culprits. The culprits are the ones picking those pieces up like Elon Musk and putting them there, saying that's where our next move needs to be. So we can see quite clearly there's a game of chess being played. We've come to the stage now that we know the pieces, we know who they are, and now we need to step up the game. We now need to point out who are those people at the back of the chessboard playing the Bill Gateses and the Elon Musks and the Faucis and all of these people that I can't even say the word, but through their very clever game, they are putting the pieces where they need to be for this overwhelming global takeover of fascism, of enslavement, and to change humanity. Amazing, right? When you look at it and you think, wow, I wonder who these people are who are playing this game, this very dangerous game. Well, I would call out to the David Icks, to the John Rappaport, to Richie Allens, to all of these people who are great warriors of truth, and to say, I think now we really need to step up and start exposing these handful of people who are playing a game of chess with our life and our freedom and our health. So here we are. I just looked on YouTube at my statistics. I don't know why, it just came up, and I thought, wow, in 28 days I've had 1.3 million views on YouTube. 1.3 million views in 28 days. I'm a small fish in a big bowl, but I think if everybody now came together for the good of mankind and our children to point out who these devious world controllers of the globe right now, who have quite clearly shown to us that they are powerful and they are able to control the whole of the globe through this lockdown, through this fake plandemic. We now have to step up our game. We have to now step up to the pulpit, all of us, and start calling out these people, not the pawns on the chessboard, because they're just pawns. You think Bill Gates is actually in control? If Bill Gates tipples over tomorrow of a heart attack, do you think that's it? No. Somebody will take over that piece on that board. You see, we need to step away from the board, throw the board away, stand up off our knees, because that board is basically on our backs and we're allowing these people to play a game. But we don't realise that if we actually stand up, the board will flip over and it will be no more. So this is where we are right now. Humanity is on its knees. And this is the pinnacle, the turning point for human understanding, for humans to go into the heart and feel, for humanity to become aware. I spoke about the shadows, I spoke about the games, what are being played, and to suppress humanity, because this beautiful energy right now is so powerful. I could go into so many details of what's happening right now, and I do believe with my hand on my heart that you as light warriors, as workers of the light, are not only working through the day, but you're working through the night. That's why you're exhausted and you're feeling lots of vivid dreams and all sorts of things are happening, because your spirit is working overtime against this darkness, this dark force. So when you're asleep, your spirit wakes up and begins its work, whispering, telling, helping people throughout the night, sharing message, helping people raise a vibration, working alongside the spirit world, which you are a spirit. So it's working alongside your world. This is a different world. So we come back into our bodies when we wake up and we feel exhausted. There's all sorts of thoughts and feelings and emotions going on. Well, let me tell you, let me ease your pain. You're in this world right now because you are a warrior. You are amazing, and you decided to come into this world right now to face the darkness and to conquer it. And it's a beautiful moment for you to know and recognize that you are powerful. And I believe in you. And you may say, well, what about all the other people who are asleep? Well, let me tell you, they are awaking every day. People are seeing the world for what it is now. Don't put too much focus on the people who are asleep, but put focus on your energy to know your drive and your passion and what you need to do in this world right now. And that is to keep sharing the message. Keep sharing, because as you share, you're sharing love and truth. As the darkness will never stop sharing the light, you must share the truth. So the darkness shares darkness, you, the light, shares light. Continue to do that, and as more and more people wake up, the darkness is losing its power. Within the darkness of a world, it only takes to light one candle to see that light from miles away. There are millions of candles being lit right now. We are awakening. This is the awakening 2020 vision. We are seeing clearly now. So don't give focus to the people who are calling you, who are having a go at you. That's merely the darkness trying to influence these people at the final moment for when they awaken. Because there is truth there is a certain process that the human mind connected to the spirit, which is asleep, needs to awaken. And that is anger. Through the anger comes questioning. And through that questioning comes the understanding, to the realization, to the awakening. So let people be, let people fight, let people get angry. They need to, because it's the only way they'll get up. So that's the first very beautiful moment for the spirit of that person to awaken. So don't get upset, don't get personal, don't fight. No need to. Truth has its own power. So you reveal the truth, let it be. And it's up to our fellow brothers and sisters to wake up from that. If not, don't worry. Their time will come. So be strong, keep going. Don't fall into the cesspit of worry and fear because somebody's fallen out with you. Let them be. Just keep shining your light. Boom, boom, boom. Shine your light. One step after the other. Keep going. And the world will eventually awaken. The scales have tipped. So now it's just a matter of time and continued effort of light. Continue shining your light. Darkness is, in truth, quite weak in its own fear. So it has to continue spreading fear all the time to keep in that energy. So as long as you work hard towards the path of enlightenment and love and kindness and sharing truth, then you are on the right path to change humanity, this world, to a most beautiful place of love, peace, harmony and equality, freedom to be able to choose what you want to do as a child as you grow up, so that your teachers can listen and take note and guide you in a way that, through your inspiration as a child, through your gifts, the teachers will then nurture that and let you be, give you a voice, let your voice be heard. And so children grow up to become their own power, their own truth, their own being, their own spirit. And if the darkness wins, the darkness will take the piece of the chessboard piece of Bill Gates, who will then dominate the world by taking away all of humanity and control children like robots and feed them with a new system, a new form of education, which I call control and suppression of the human spirit. That's what he wants to do. Therefore, you control the world, you become the power. So let's stop by throwing the chessboard in the air and saying no more. And it's time to expose the real dark hand who are controlling the world. That's my message today. I hope you can help. And any suggestions, put underneath here and let me know what you feel. Anything that you're feeling at this moment that can help this world, please share underneath here and share to the world. You're doing a great job. Keep strong. I'm going to crack on and work on some more crystals for children. We've sent a load off this morning, so that's great. And another load are going off tomorrow morning again. Every day we're going to share crystals with children. Let them awaken to their higher self through crystals. And if you don't know this, the law states that you're not allowed to wear crystals now because they carry viruses. Do you see how devious this darkness is when they know how powerful crystals are? Just another thought. Have a great day, guys, from my heart to yours. Keep shining, keep sharing the truth, and I love you all because you're my brothers and sisters. Don't ever forget that. You are amazing and equal to anybody in this world. And never forget, no one, I repeat, no one has the power over you. Shine bright.